Nature equals future. Monkeys and plants. Certain groups of great apes, like these chimpanzees, living in the Kibale National Park in Uganda, have a diet consisting of 300 different types of foods, but they choose particular types of foods when they are sick. Could this self-medication of the ape be the source for new medications?
I have been studying chimpanzees for about 20 years, first in the Republic of Congo, and now in Uganda in the tropical forests. I am particularly interested in their feeding behaviors, and more specifically, the feeding behavior of sick individuals in order to know if they eat different foods from healthy individuals. Among those 300 foods, some have medicinal properties. This seems to validate the idea that they use these plants to improve their health. Coughs or diarrhea are symptoms that I look for. If so, I will try to find out if they eat a certain kind of leaf, especially rough leaves that chimpanzees swallow without chewing. On an empty stomach in the morning when they are infected, these leaves have a purging effect which will evacuate the digestive parasites or worms which are hooked in the digestive tract. Another easily detected behavior is the external use of plants. For example, chimpanzees will apply leaves directly on cuts to clean them. This use is similar to that of compresses, which help clean our wounds. Then there is a third type of behavior which can be especially interesting, based on the chemical properties and the particular taste that some plants have. For example, chimpanzees might eat plants that are bitter or astringent. There is the macadamia bark or the eucalyptus bark that chimpanzees eat in particular when they have a sore throat or when they have a cough.
Thanks to the self-medication of the chimpanzees in Uganda, Sabrina Krief's team performs chemical analysis on these plants.
The observation of chimpanzees allows us to collect the plants and then prepare them to extract some chemical molecules. It consists first of identifying the plants at botanical level, then in collecting them, then in cutting them into small pieces, and then processing them for chemical treatment to extract their molecules. Finally, we test these molecules on different targets, such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites, or cancerous cells. To this day, we have collected about 1,000 plants from observing chimpanzees. The ones we are particularly interested in are plants with anti-malarial properties because this disease affects a large number of people on Earth. A child dies every 30 seconds from a malaria infection. Moreover, resistance is developing. By studying the chimpanzees in Uganda, I have discovered 2 new parasites that had previously never been traced. One of the plants is the Trichilea rubescens, with interesting properties and an entirely new molecule. This is one of the promising plants. The current rate of deforestation, the fragmentation of the habitat, and our culture, which increasingly takes precedence over the forest, seem to show that we are not fully aware of the richness offered by the rainforests. We are most likely destroying inestimable and depreciated resources that can help us treat certain diseases, which are either poorly treated or not treated at all, or those which have developed resistance.
Therefore, preserving these ecosystems and the survival of the great apes are a priority to find new ways to protect our health.